Check, check, check. All right, there we go. Now we got a mic. Now we're up. You know, just the old kinks. The kinks. We got kinks in here. Hey, what's up, Bob? Dude, there's a guy who comes into the stream. His name's Bob2, and sometimes his comments will just literally just be like Bob, and then he'll watch the whole stream, and then at the end he'll just be like, or when he has to leave, he'll be like, Bob out. Like, the internet's undefeated, man.
You don't know who the guy is?
I don't know who any of these people are.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's the internet.
Sure.
Let's see. Let's add a little bit more light. We're a little too dark on Kieran here.
Yeah, let's see.
You.
It'll get too hot in here.
Then we'll turn the AC on.
Yep.
If it does get hot, sorry. Yeah, just actually, if it gets hot, you could turn it on.
Yeah.
You're a grown man.
Yeah, true.
So true. So true.
There we go.
Ooh, oh, this is a mood
Oh,
light.
what's blue?
Like that. This. Is our mood light. And then we get this light. This. There we go. Here and there. What do we got here? Oh my God, Ayo, welcome. Why does this look like I'm lagging here? Let's look on YouTube. So this is a Twitch watcher. Let's see what they're seeing. Sorry, just working out some kinks. Let's see, there's got to be a live somewhere. Not Patreon. Man, I haven't been to Patreon in so long. I would be worried to find out that it's not going well. Let's see. Home, maybe? Authentication code. There we go. I don't want to hear this, though. I'm back, baby. We're back. We're just working out some kinks. This. No. Charlie, what are you doing? Charlie's scared of everything. Hey, what up, Gray Fox? Gray Fox is one of our OGs.
Alright.
He's from Texas. At least he's the one I know. What he's up to.
Are you frozen?
That's just on the restreams.
Alright.
If I check the actual stream, I'm not frozen.
Alright.
It's just the nature of the beast. There we go, that feels so nice, that little break.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, where are we at here? If you guys want to chat, I'm in the Discord if you guys want to chat, so I don't want you to think that that's not an option. That's not too bad. That's kind of an interesting setup.
Yeah, we can make this work for now.
Yeah, I think so too. So we're still working stuff out. Any questions from the people at home? Whoa. There are some really attractive people on Instagram. That's the place to go. Yeah, maybe we'll reset this. Ooh. All right, so Kieran, just holler at me when you want some direction.
Alright. Alright, you're all good now?
For the most part, yeah.
Alright.
I think we're as good as we're gonna be for now.
Here, let me just save this really quickly. Now I'm opening this file that you sent to me on
Yes.
what now?
Well, it's an MP4, so you just have a clip of the work that you're going to do. So I would honestly, I would pull that up and play that. Tune up the volume like a peach hair. A peach hair, huh? That's interesting. How do I... Oh, I know where I could do it. Just a peach hair. You know what I could do? I could do 2 of them. There you go. Why don't you watch it a few times, Kieran, and try to come up with how you think you're going to do it. Also, there's a bunch of paper over here for notes. Because there's not just one way to do it.
Right.
You know, with the suite, here's some paper. Yeah, so there's no one way to do it. So you might actually have a formula that you like to go by. Otherwise, I'll just show you how I'm going to do it. Or what you think you can do, and even if you don't know how to do it, like you saying After Effects, I'll just show you how to do that too.
Yeah.
So.
You probably will have to just because it's been a while, but
Sure.
But
why don't you watch it and kind of figure out? Think about it as layers. How many layers are you going to need?
All right.
Okay, so just take a look at it and figure it out, and then I'll come over and then we'll do it. It's just the truck dog stuff. So the external stuff you don't have to do. Exterior rather, you don't have to do that. Okay, what are we gonna do over here? I just want to help you get rich.
Just so it's not too loud, I've got my headphones I can just put in.
Yeah, I don't care if I hear it. I actually like it. But yeah. What are we gonna watch here? Let's move this over. What up, new guy? Oh, this is Kieran. Kieran is the newest member of the Conformity Farm production team.
Wow. Hello.
Kieran, you're right here? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get a light on you, huh?
Yeah. This light is cool for me.
Yeah, well, it's more like a backlight. You know what might be better is...
Oh, yeah, right.
You know
yeah.
what? That's not gonna do enough. What we'll do is we'll take this and we'll connect it to that C-stand.
Oh, yeah.
This is actual real cinema equipment.
Oh, yeah.
This is what they use for movies. C-stand. So we'll need to do this. Like this. That works a little bit better. A little hot. Just take it down. See how it works live. Yeah, that works. There we are. Oh, well, someone will get to that. You know what's so interesting about car alarms is that they're there to stop people from having their stuff stolen.
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever heard a car alarm go off and go, someone's breaking into someone's car? You never think that. You just think, oh, the car alarm's going off.
No. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like, they're not really, they don't really do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my thought process on that.
I didn't thought about that way.
Yeah, never really thought about it that way. Let's move this over here. And there, we might have some work going on, huh? Okay, let's move this over. Now I'm going to try to figure out what shot I'm going to do. Well, this needs some editing anyway.
Hey, it's Truck Dog. Truck Dog? Wow! He looked awesome! I used to be a bug on the side of the road, ugly.
Just like you.
I'm a bug. You're a bug, stupid. Hey, Chip. It is me. Chip, look at me. I am. My sweet prince. I can see the youth in your eyes. I have chosen you to be the greatest general of all time. Greater than Genghis Khan. Greater than Alexander the Great. You'll never have to work again. And if I'm wrong,
Then you ain't right.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed? Organize a community block watch. And then from there, we shall scale. Scale to the state. Scale to...
Hey, Fujo Bear is here. This is another OG. What up, Fujo Bear? You changed your name to Wild Bear?
The continents and then the world. You have your marching orders. And I shall leave you to your work. I know you won't let me down.
Welcome.
How hard could it be?
How hard could it be?
Because I don't even care about me.
I would say So I guess if you say one round of notes, you guys can kind of see what I got going on here. There's supposed to be like a halo effect, and I don't know where that went, but I'm considering this the Final Cut sequence. So I would say notes for the first few seconds. So it's about 4 seconds in. So 0 to 4 seconds in. Halo, light, choir, church choir. Choir, open.
Truck dog! Truck dog! Wow! He looked awesome!
Also, you know, it'd probably be good to kind of get an introduction to the room that you're going into. So I think it might be good to add room interior intro. So I had an idea for that shot. I might have to come bring it in later, but for now, I think this is fine. So I want to see where Chunk is. This is Chunk. The yellow character is Chunk. Sorry, I'm covering up Kieran. So yeah.
I used to be a bug on the side of the road, ugly, just like you. I'm a bug, you're a bug, stupid.
And also, I'd like to move his head around. So there's a lot of work to do. Where's this one? So Chip running on the wheel. Let's see, how long does that play for? Oh yeah, Fujo Bear. Have you seen any of this stuff?
Ugly, just like you.
Chunk is a good character design.
You're a bug, stupid.
That probably only needs to be about 3 seconds. Chip on wheel. 3 second loop. Could probably play out longer. I want to hear Truck Dog in the background a little bit, but we'll see what we do with. This is new to me. Looks awesome. Thanks, man. So Fujo Bear, to catch you up, because you are one of our most important followers, the graphic novel is pretty much done. I mean, you might see me do some more work within the next few weeks, really tying it up and finishing it. But Conformity Farm is gonna be primarily animation moving forward. So we're changing the channel. So now we're doing funny animations.
Hey, Chip. It is me. Chip, look at me. I am. My sweet prince. I can see the youth in your eyes.
It'd be interesting if there was a shot of Chip in the wheel, slows down, wheel stops, and he walks to the window. So that would need to be animated.
I have chosen you to be the greatest general of all time. Greater than Genghis Khan, greater than Alexander the Great. You'll never have to work again. And if I'm wrong, then you ain't right. Guaranteed. Guaranteed! Organize a community block watch.
Okay, so then we need to composite Chunk. So that's nice. The work's been done. It just needs to be composited. Composite Chunk on chair.
And then from there we shall scale to the states, scale to the continents, and then the world. You have your marching orders, and I shall leave you to your work. I know you won't let me down. How hard could it be?
Oh yeah, and then God disappears at 1 minute and 5 seconds. You know, within 1 minute and 5 seconds, we introduce God to the audience. We introduce the house. We introduce Chunk. We introduce Truck Dog. Well, we don't introduce Truck Dog, but, well, we kind of do. So we meet all these characters all within 1 minute. This isn't bad. This is pretty good. I mean, not to put air in my sails, but I think I deserve it.
You're about about making money. I just want to help you get rich. And there's not even that many people that are rich. I just want friends. Friends? Don't be stupid.
That's yours.
Buy it now.
Right.
I'll buy it now.
What? I think it'll help me.
Yeah, you want me to walk you through what's going on?
Yes, and like what you were originally planning, so then
Yeah.
I can see if I'll go with that or if I can
Do something
do
different.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the nice thing about this is that the animation is all timed. That's what I've done with the animatics. So as long as you make the shot time up with the voiceover and everything, and also the truck coming in, then we'll be good. But yeah, let's take a look.
Because I don't even...
So the idea is that we're cutting between two different scenes where Chip's in the attic talking to God in this room here, right? So this is where Chip's at. And Chunk is in his recliner down here on his iPad, right? So you understand that much, right?
Yep.
And while that's happening, Chunk is watching a video about a guy who's basically selling him a course in how to be successful. Okay, so this is the way the guy does it, is through part of his character is just arrogance, right? So he pops through this pile of money, which we already have from the first one.
They care about making money.
We could actually do, honestly, we could even change this shot because I think it's the same as this other one. Where's the one where he pops out?
It's
Oh, it's later.
yeah. Oh wait, no,
Oh no, it's not.
it's a little before that.
Yeah, where is that shot?
Right? It's yeah.
There it is. Okay. So yeah, honestly, you could probably even steal from that shot.
Work again. And if I'm wrong, then you ain't right. Guaranteed.
Okay, so we have that shot. So this opening here, I will say, is negotiable. I'll just tell you what my negotiables are and what are non-negotiables. So this is
I don't
negotiable.
even care about making money.
I don't even care about making money, which is a silly, absurd thing to say. But that's like him just trying to be cool, I guess.
I just want to help you get rich.
But if you study pyramid scam people and people who scam people, I don't know if that's a thing you're into, but
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, they always say that. They always say, I don't even need to make money. The only reason I'm doing this is I want to help people. It's like, oh yeah, you found a way to make 600% on your money and you want to tell me. You want me to know about it. It's the most absurd thing ever. It doesn't make any sense. But that's where he's at. So he's like, I just want to make friends. And so his shtick is, my friends, I want rich friends. If you do this and you're successful, you'll get to be my friend. If you think I'm cool, then you can be my friend. And that's kind of how Chunk's motivated. So we come in and it goes...
Because I don't even care about making money. I just want to help you get rich. And there's...
So this background is the city of Kensington. This is all raw drawn. It doesn't need to be like that. We could literally take a piece of a city of Kensington, like storefronts and stuff, and we could run them through a bunch of filters and then just use that. We could use a real road or whatever, and then we could change it. Or you could drop the opacity, draw over top of it. I really don't care. This version of the animation should be worser than the animation of the top animation. Does that make sense? So like Chunk and Chip and God should all be like good looking stuff.
Of course, yeah.
And then Truck Dog can look like shit. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a guy, this is a drug addict or whatever you want to call it in Kensington. And he's like doing the limp thing. And then Truck Dog comes in with his semi truck.
Many people that are rich. I just want...
So he hits him with the truck. And it should hit him out of the frame, and then we zoom in on him, and then he says,
Friend.
I just want to make friends. So he's in a semi, and the semi doesn't need to be animated. It could literally be a still.
Yep.
Just hits him, and it just goes in on his face, which that layer is a puppet that we already have somewhere.
Friend.
So you know what you could do? You could actually animate that sequence and not worry about the Truck Dog portion right away. We could put that on later. Because we got to always think of things as layers. So what's the most bottom layer? The most bottom layer that we want for this scene is this Kensington situation.
Right.
So what I would do for you creatively, if I were going to make that decision, is I would make a street. Actually, these are supposed to have tents and other, like, I don't know, junkies or whatever. But I just want a commercial street. Maybe something that you'd see, like, in the Loop. You know what I mean? Like, under the Loop, there's a bunch of storefronts or whatever. But just like a road and streets, it's dilapidated, people living in tents. There's like a guy here kind of like limping along. He can be like a South Park, like limping along still character if you want.
Not even that many people that are rich.
See how it goes back and forth? I don't like that. So if you did it, maybe he comes along like this.
I just want
Then it still comes in of that semi truck, and then he hits him and he goes, I just want friends.
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 Don't be stupid. Buy it now.
Yeah, I'll buy it now.
And then the buy it now would be good too, if you could animate the buy it now.
Ow.
And then there's an animation when he presses the button, and that's it. Okay, so I think the first step would be get that background of a city where junkies and stuff like that are living.
Kensington does it exist or no?
Kensington's in Philadelphia.
All right, so
It's a street in Philadelphia.
got it.
So you could actually find one if you want, but I really don't care. It's just that point of view where you can see where the horizon line is like up here, and you can see stores, and then you can see the road, and then you can see people closer to you. So you're really looking at a horizon line that kind of comes off like this, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's what I would do. That would be the first step I would do.
So street Kensington.
Yeah, get a street view or whatever, and then figure out from your own creative perspective how you want to handle it. You can take the actual street. You could trace it if you want. I mean, I don't care what you do. It's up to you.
All right.
Cool. Looks like nobody's commenting. People are watching though. This scene's kind of interesting because this is basically done. Check 1, 2.
I got a delivery here. God woke me up this morning and told me that I'm the chosen one and that I have to raise a giant army to take over the whole world. Great things coming out.
I almost feel like there should be one computer dedicated to the feed of what we're working on, one computer dedicated to the stream, and then one computer dedicated to what I'm working on, and then one computer dedicated to what Kieran's working on, and then another computer that Kieran and I can jump off of, where we render stuff. So like once he's done working and he wants to work on something else, he can render it, and then from there, yeah. So computation power. I always thought computers were going to get cheaper. That's just not the case. Computers have only become more and more valuable in my lifetime. Isn't that crazy? That you can do more and more things. They can. Yo, what up, Kieran? What up, G? Kieran, someone said what up to you in the Discord.
Yo.
It's in the chat.
Chip, this is really awkward. You probably don't know this about me, but I'm an atheist. The hardest part about being an atheist is being right. That there's no big guy in the sky controlling everything. I mean, how absurd would that be? I'd rather talk about things that are important to atheists, like well, hey Chip, I gotta get going, buddy. Check 1, 2.
My package is here! My package is here! TDS! Truck dog system! Double sunglasses? What I've been talking about the whole time?
How many times have you been to the grocery store and seen salt water on the shelves?
Bingo!
Now, all we have to do is open up the package, add the Brazilian rock salt to some water. Listen, Chip, this is a golden opportunity for us. We're gonna be the first ones to market.
I love that entrance.
Chip, show me the ledger of all the names of those who joined the community Blackwash.
God said I'm the chosen one!
I need you to start mixing all
He just ignores him.
all this water together to make salt water. I know, it's very chemical.
What?
I know, Chip. This is very technical stuff we're talking about here, but if you just do as I say, we'll be good, and then we'll be rich, and we can continue to live here. Before you start, I want you to know I never doubted you once.
I was trying to get the army, and I got some forks for the army, and I mean, I'm definitely gonna join the army. I'm gonna be in the army, so I'll be the general, the great general, and then I'll also work in the army. Perhaps I've given you more than you can handle.
Let's start with something small. How about you give me that glass of water?
Chip, where's the salt water?
God, what is this? Is this full of salt? What's wrong with you?
You failed me, Chip. Never feel better, Chip.
Okay, and there it is. There it is, Fujo Bear. Chips. Well, I think it's actually called Chunks, but the song says Chips.
What's wrong with you?
You failed me, Chip. Never feel better, Chip.
It's a strange thing to say. Never feel better. Everyone's so mean to Chip. Okay, so these are fine too. I just have to... I could probably get away with just filling in the top and bottom of these shots. So I actually probably need to go in here and edit these right where they stand. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need this. I don't need this. We'll see though.
What's the aspect ratio again?
Let me take a look. I should write that somewhere. It's 1080 by 2560. Let me write it down. Horizon. Frame size. It's 60 frames a second. 60 frames per second.
I'm opening it on Photoshop to draw over it? Or?
You're just making one layer. So yeah, you could make your layers on Photoshop. I recommend it.
Alright, and then you said,
horizontal is 1080. 1080 horizontal. And the vertical is 26 or 2560.
Got it. Thank you.
Vertical. Here you go. Charlie,
Thank you.
get out of here. Okay. Yeah. And so that makes it big enough. And here's another thing to keep in mind. When we make things, even though we're making something, let's say it's this size, like this, because of social media and just how things change in life, we want this to last a long time. We're making things with that's a lot bigger, but we really expect the entertainment to happen within here.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Why don't you take that too? Looks amazing. Thank you, Fujo Bear. Looks awesome. That's amazing. Fujo is like really big on the dubs. Oh, we generally run advertisements sometimes. Should we run an advertisement? Would y'all like that? Would y'all like an advertisement? Ugh. Some of these messages. Oof. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, let me resize these. Are you guys seeing everything you need to see? Let's make sure we're right. Yeah, I don't know why this moved off. This is one of the worst parts about me streaming for people, is that I don't pay attention to what they're looking at. And sometimes, like, how's it going? Hey, what's up? That's another OG. Everyone came back around. Thanks for coming, guys. What was I talking about? Chips and chips. What was I talking about? Where were we? Someone keep me on topic, huh? Gray Fox, how's your day been going? Oh, let's go. Gray Fox likes to talk. Okay, and then so let me size these up correctly because we might be able to get something out of these. Also, where I move the computer, for some reason my mouse doesn't keep up with it.
Here, Dad woke me up this morning.
He didn't even wake him up. I don't know why he says that. He woke me up this morning. And
It told me that I'm the chosen one and that I have to raise a giant army to take over the whole world.
This is really awkward.
I love how they talk over each other. He's trying to talk, and he's like, "Oh wow."
You probably don't know.
I found something horrible last night. Oh God. I don't know. Do I want to hear about this? I don't know if I want to hear about this.
Atheist is being right. That there's no big guy in the sky.
The hardest part about being an atheist is being right. That's funny. It's the hardest part. I heard someone make this similar joke. There's you know who Norm Macdonald is? Kieran, you ever heard of him?
That's me, sorry.
Yeah, do you?
I'm nuts.
Oh, I got introduced. Oh, I'm excited. I get to introduce you to Norm Macdonald. But he always said it was kind of interesting because atheists, all they talk about is God. And then I heard a comic actually do that bit. Well, I guess it's not a bit, but that was his punchline, which was that reality, which I thought was kind of cheeky. But I've actually noticed comics are like ripping other people off a lot. As a comedy fan myself, like sometimes I'll be like, I've seen that. You're using. I know what you're doing. You're like using someone else's stuff, but I don't say anything.
Yeah.
Who am I? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, are we plugged in correctly here? Looks like that needs to charge. Charlie girl. I'm worried about my phone. That's all right. Gray Fox, my day went well. Good. It went well. It went well.
Yeah, I'll find it out.
Turn this into a kitty cam. This is the Charlie cam.
Here, God woke me up this morning and told me that I'm the chosen one and that I have to raise a giant army to take over the whole world. Great things counter Alexander.
This is really awkward. You probably don't know this about me, but I'm an atheist. The hardest part about being an atheist is being right. That there's no big guy in the sky controlling everything. I mean, how absurd would that be? I'd rather talk about things that are important to atheists, like
That joke still
hey,
works.
Chip, I gotta get going, buddy.
He was on his high horse.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
My package is here. My package is here. TDS, truck dog system. Double sunglasses. What I've been talking about the whole time.
How many times have you been to the grocery store and seen salt water on the shelves?
Bingo.
Now, all we have to do is open up the package, add the Brazilian rock salt to some water.
Listen, Chip, this is a golden opportunity for us. We're gonna be the first ones to market.
Chip, show me the ledger of all the names of those who joined
The Community Block Watch.
God said I'm the chosen one.
I need you to start mixing all this salt and all this water together to make salt water. I know, it's very chemical.
What?
I know, Chip.
What?
This is very technical stuff we're talking about here, but if you just do as I say, we'll be good, and then we'll be rich, and we can continue to live here.
I think a lot of these shots are salvageable.
I never doubted you once.
I was trying to get the army, and I got some forks for the army. And I mean, I'm definitely gonna join the army. I'm gonna be in the army, so I'll be the general, the great general, and then I'll also work
All right,
in
chicken.
the army.
Get
My
out
hearts
of
are giving you more than you can handle.
Let's start with something small. How about you give me that glass of water?
Chip, where's the salt water?
God, what is this? Is this full of salt?
I like
What's
it. He
wrong
says,
with you?
God.
You failed me, Chip. Never feel better, Chip.
Chips. Never feel better, Chip. Yeah, I should look into salvaging all these shots and get this out as soon as possible. Because I don't think I should recomposite these at all. Like these ones here with Chunk talking. That one doesn't really matter. We'll have to redo Chip. Did I show you what character design I was thinking about changing Chip from? It was influenced by that YouTube channel you liked a lot. Here it is. I was thinking about changing Chip to this. You like that better?
I like that. Where did you get that? Did you draw that?
Yeah, I mean it's not hard. I just took, instead of having the eyes on the side, I just layered them on top of each other. So I'm thinking, yeah, I might actually do it that way because it makes him look even dumber. Which, you know, every little bit helps.
Right.
The stupider, the better. Hey, nobody as stupid as my characters. We'll have a stupid off. Stupid. Oops. It's just hard because the background is a painting, and so I think it's just hard to match it. But we'll see what happens. We'll try to make it work. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just recomposite it because I have these things. Chips, 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 and chips. So this is all done. So let's see how this plays.
Be the first ones to market.
First one's to market with salt water.
Show me the ledger of all the names of those who joined the community block watch.
God said I'm the chosen one.
I need you to stop mixing all this salt and all this water together.
Still makes me
to
laugh.
make salt water. I know, it's very chemical.
What?
I know, Chip. This is very technical stuff we're talking about here, but if you just do as I say, we'll be good, and then we'll be rich, and we can continue to live here. Before you start, I want you to know I never doubted you once.
I was trying to get the RV, and I got some forks for the RV. I mean, I'm definitely going to join the RV. I'm going to be in the RV, so I'll be the general, the greatest general.
You know, I've been very tempted to animate the god's face by giving him, like, moving his eyebrows and stuff. I'm not completely against it, but I really think I should just get this out.
And then I'll also work
Just get it out, you know what I mean, instead of dwelling on the details, and just focus more on the next one. You ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
I have, yes.
Did you like it?
I did.
So Aqua Teen Hunger Force is kind of a similar thing than what we're doing. They have 3 characters, and I don't know if you just like keep God as a regular character, but Bob's on his way out. All right, Bob, thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure to have you. Bob out, everyone. Hey, Bob, keep your tab open if you don't mind. It's good for the metrics. And then actually, if you could just sign into every computer that you have access to, maybe go to the library, sign into your grandma's iPad, whatever you got to do, Bob, to spread the word. And share this with everyone. Oh, also, Bob, like the video and make sure to get an alert so when we come back. Oh, and also comment on the video. There we go. See, now I sound like a YouTuber. Not because I wanted to, but because over time you learn those things are pretty important. So yeah. What was I talking about? What was I just talking about? Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So the formula for Aqua Teen Hunger Force is pretty simple. It's basically the monster of the week. kind of like Scooby Doo. So they would just introduce a different character. Did you ever see the Mooninites? Hello, the Mooninites. Yes. A lot of people say that Earth is Moon's moon. It's like one of my favorite statements. A lot of you, I'm flipping you off, but you can't see it because my hands are too incredible. Those guys were always pretty cool. You know that show was made very uniquely in a sense that it was made internally by Adult Swim. Most animations are the platform or the network will pay you for a number of episodes. So like for them to make it internally was a very unique thing. And for them to make it internally and for it to be profitable is just like very, very rare too.
Truck dog? Wow! He looked awesome! I used to be a bug on the side of the road, ugly.
Just like you. Okay, so that would be the next one. So yeah, let's get through these notes. So that's
Hey, it's Truck Dog. Truck Dog? Wow! He looked awesome! I used to be a bug on the side of the road, ugly.
oh, you know, I should post something on Insta. Let people know we're here. You cool with the cat there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. As long as you're cool with it.
I love cats.
Yeah, me too. Cats are cool. I don't really think of them as pets. I think of them as captured animals.
Yeah.
Because they could totally do it on their own. Dogs, on the other hand, would have like a panic attack without us.
Right.
You know?
True.
Ugly, just like you. I'm a bug, you're a bug, stupid.
I am.
My sweet prince, I can see the youth in your eyes. I have chosen you to be the greatest general of all time. Greater than Genghis Khan, greater than Alexander the Great. You'll never have to work again. And if I'm wrong, then you ain't right. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Organizing.
I love that he's excited by it being guaranteed. It's got a lot of funny points to it. We're doing all right, Charlie.
You'll never have to work again. And if I'm wrong, then you ain't right. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Organizing.
I love that he's excited by it.
Bluetooth device to disconnected.
Ah, I see. I think that's what we want. There we go. Aw, Charlie. Charlie likes Kieran. Very good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, she likes you.
I like her too. She's great. I really do hope I'm not coming down with something.
You not feeling great? Starting to
Yeah,
feel worse?
A bit of a headache.
You want some Advil or something?
I think I'm good for right now. I had some earlier today, so I don't want to take any more.
Okay.
I mean, at least I'm getting some done here.
Yeah, that's true. You grind it out. Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's a switch.
Yeah, the cat is chill as fuck. Charlie's cool. I like Charlie. She's a nice addition to the home. What to say? What the hell? There we go. Don't forget to eat yo. What does that say? Nom 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 nom. Doritos. Oh, yeah. I've been eating.
Sounds really good right now, actually.
Have you not been eating a lot?
I ate earlier today and I wasn't hungry to walk
Yeah.
Those do sound really good. And,
I got oranges.
vitamin C.
Huh?
Oh, I said vitamin C.
Yeah. You want some oranges?
Yeah. That shows you what to do.
I got some strawberries. What, Charlie?
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you very much. How does this look to you real quick? That is kind of random picture.
Well, you're gonna get burned on the perspective line. So you see how this is
Oh, like this. I
this
see.
is vertical
Yep.
like that? Yeah, you're gonna have to find something like that.
Okay, that's fine.
Because otherwise we're gonna have to animate coming from this way, and that's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't want to do that.
I got you.
Sorry, I should have been watching.
No, you are all good.
Cool.
Let me.
Yeah. That's why my experience helps. If I'm not wrong.
Quick change.
That's like a decision I would have made years ago. I'd be like, it looks cool. We're going to go with it. And then I just would have got burned out trying to figure out how to make it work.
Right. All good.
Food is so important. Can't forget to eat even when working hard. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I've been eating pretty well. I have a meal plan and I meal prep. And so I'm satiated most of the time. We just got to figure out what helps Kieran keep going and make sure we have that in the pantry for him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just might also be coming down with something because, you know, these kids at this school.
Oh, for sure. I already got one, honestly, just recently. I think it happens like at the very least once. But also, you know, you don't really want to talk about that, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean,
But yeah, being exposed to it is tough. Is that set up for the gym? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean set up for the gym? Oh, it's a question from Twitch. No, yeah, I guess the meal plan is part of the gym. Like, oh, the meal prep. Yeah, but it's also like just making sure that I hit all my goals without thinking about it. Cooking. Because really what happens with as busy as I am, I end up eating out a lot, which is very expensive. And so if I can, and also like sometimes, you know, you try to save money eating out or buying something cheaper, like buying ramen noodles or something that doesn't actually have what you need, protein and all these different essential things you want. So if you want like really good food, you have to pay a lot of money in the market, especially I live in Chicago. So, you know, it's expensive to get something to eat. So, you know, you try to go cheap and it just becomes this really difficult thing to do. So in order to handle that, because like if I want to eat well, I could spend a lot of money. If that's not a great option, then I would have to cook at home. Well, then that's going to take a long time. I have to cook it, then I have to, then I consume it, and then I have to clean up after myself. It's just too much work. So if I just cook a ton of meals in one sitting, I make a huge mess in my kitchen. And then, you know, I handle that and then I'm good to go. So I've been doing frozen burritos. And the hard part is getting me to actually eat it. So I used to meal prep by, you know, putting a bunch of stuff that I wanted in a container and then I would pull it out of the fridge and then I would consume it. Well, a lot of the most healthy stuff is perishables. So by about the fourth day plus, I don't want to eat any of the food. I'm very fickle. You know what I mean? Like I want fresh food and it doesn't work out. One thing I noticed, if I get the ingredients right in burritos, I can freeze the burritos, I can microwave them, and they're fantastic. I mean, I did learn by I put tomatoes in the burrito, and that's not a great move because of the moisture of the tomatoes. It doesn't really transition well in the microwave. So you kind of have to do that. And so things like fruit and vegetables, I eat on the side. I tried to put yogurt in burritos, which actually a lot of people do it. But for me, I didn't love the texture. So now I'm eating yogurt separate. But just making sure that I'm getting all the, a bunch of different stuff in my body, hitting my protein that I want throughout the day so I'm not losing weight. And then also working out. Any fruit smoothies? Not enough fruit smoothies, I will say. So I eat raw fruit. And what I'll do is if the fruit starts to go bad, I'll put it in a blender and then I'll add a scoop of whey. Or something like that. And so that's kind of how I get close to a smoothie. But the thing is, I love fruit so much. I love it. It's like nature's candy to me. I definitely eat it before it goes bad almost every time. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fruit smoothies are the way to go. So yeah, I never really get to that point. But yeah, the frozen burritos have really been a game changer for me. But once we figure out what Kieran's eating, we'll keep Kieran food in the pantry. So
yeah,
we'll know.
Probably. I mean, I like to prep my tomato soup that I can just bring over here, just leaving that.
You're doing tomato soup. You make your own tomato soup?
I do, yeah, from scratch.
From scratch? You
Yeah.
start with tomatoes?
Yep.
Wow.
I love doing it. It's delicious.
That's cool, man. It's really charming.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a labor of love, honestly. I enjoy cooking anyway, so.
And it's just straight up tomatoes, right? Like it's just a tomato soup and that's it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I add stuff in there, obviously, well, yeah, it's the base is tomato soup, but,
Is it vegetable soup after a while? Is that what you do?
no, so, it's tomatoes, so I use, canned whole tomatoes, and then, Campari tomatoes, and then I also put Pinot Grigio in it, and it turns out delicious.
You put wine in it?
Yeah.
What? Hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, hard-boiled eggs aren't a bad way to go. I think you get 5 or 6 grams of protein per one. So I make chicken burritos and I also make egg burritos. And actually this most recent batch of egg burritos, I put in spinach and onions, green peppers. Actually, have you noticed my apartment smells like, what is it? It's hickory bacon.
Yeah.
Can you smell it? Yeah. So I made it. It was 5 days ago and my apartment still smells like it. But yeah, to smell like bacon? Yeah, it's way better than, I don't know, liver and onions.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the show Doug?
I have, yes.
Do you remember that he hated the food liver and onions?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Oh, it's funny. Lizzie told me that she used to watch Doug.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I was like, I used to watch Rugrats and Doug, and she's like, I love Doug.
I mean, it makes sense.
Why?
Lily's definitely in her 30s, but
Yeah.
yes, I mean she's the age group.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why is this still pulsating? Stop it. I'm going to have to unplug this and plug it back in. This is driving me nuts. If any of our viewers are epileptic, they're going to have a real problem. Yeah, I love bacon. I love bacon as well. Agreed. No, but there was this thing where Patty Mayonnaise invited Doug Funny over for dinner, and he goes, "What are we gonna have?" She says, "Liver and onions," which is his something he hates. So he spends the whole episode trying to deal with eating liver and onions, and then when he finally gets there, she's like, "I was just kidding. Why would I have you over for liver and onions?" And that was the end of it. Oh, do you know what the Dinks? You remember his neighbors were called the Dinks?
They were, yes.
Do you know what that means?
No, you gotta. No, what does it mean?
So it's an acronym for double income, no kids.
Interesting.
So it was a married couple who had no kids. That's why That's why Mr. Dink always had like a new gadget and stuff because he has extra money.
Ah,
Isn't that funny?
that's interesting.
Yeah.
What's
I'm.
about that show, or just about like old shows in general?
Yeah, that's a classic. It didn't really make it though. Like I don't think kids now are watching it.
Oh, no, of course not.
I don't think it made it. Yeah. But bro, let me tell you, Pokemon has definitely made it.
No, yeah. I mean, I play it all the time. All the time.
I think just literally Pikachu as a character. Like, I never see kids wearing Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Pikachu
yeah,
is the new Mickey Mouse. Life update. I'm getting a job at Zoomies. I've started content creation. I'm doing better in school. Oh, awesome. That's what's up. See, that's the kind of stuff I want to hear about, guys. I'm glad. You're doing content creation and you're doing better in school. Good, good, good. Keep it up in school. It's really important. Like, it's not important. Like, the grades are important too, but you really should be challenging yourself every day, like working out at the gym mentally. And so, getting good grades are nice, and you will get good grades just by working hard, right? Like, honestly, I think a lot of teachers will just give you decent grades if they can tell you're trying. But you got to do it for yourself. Don't do it to game it or whatever, or try to game it to do as little as possible. Because if you game it to try to do as little as possible, that'll bleed into your life, and you'll just become that kind of adult that does as little as possible. It's not a good life. Not at all. So, yeah. So we got this and that. It's a like this. It's a like that. Okay, then we got this. Thank you for the life update. I really appreciate it, guys. I want to know what's going on with you guys. Don't be shy. Because also, I haven't been live in so long. Boys, you remember when I did the live and I was telling you? I actually did some of my stand-up material on the last live. Because it had been so long, I was announcing to them that... let's see this.
My sweet prince, I can see the youth in your eyes.
I still think that line's so absurd. I can see the youth in your eyes. Like, dude, what does that make? What do you think? Charlie, let him work. All right, well, if you're okay with it.
No, I love cats. No,
I think she really likes you, man. I think that's really what it is.
Yeah.
She likes your vibe. You are a super chill guy.
Yeah, I mean, animals love me for some reason.
Yeah, well, you're very down to. You're very just like your temperament isn't. Because there's a lot of people she hates, and I think it's just people who are like high strung.
You're right.
You know, and stuff like that. What was I talking about? The heck was I just talking about? Tell your friend in the back I said hi. Well, I don't know how to say your name anymore.
Hello.
OMG, it's Bayo. So OMG, it's Bayo said hi.
Hello there.
So the camera's right here if you wanna say what's up. Right here, yeah. Yeah, there you are. That's
All right,
Kieran.
I'm going to the bathroom now.
Yeah, do it up. Ouch. Okay. So let's watch it again. The craziest thing is that my job right now, you know what would be crazier? It would probably be better for you guys to see what Kieran's doing, because watching me watch this over and over again has to be agonizing. I'm not going to lie. It can't be that much fun. Kieran's not feeling too great.
Hey, it's Truck Dog. Truck Dog? Wow! He looked awesome! I used to be a bug on the side of the road, ugly, just like you. I'm a bug, you're a bug, stupid. Psst, hey, Chip! It is me. Chip, look at me. I am. Nice.
That's the bio. Bio? Is that what it is? Bio?
Sweet prince, I can see the youth in your eyes. I have chosen you to be the greatest general of all time. Greater than Genghis Khan, greater than Alexander the Great. You'll never have to work again. And if I'm wrong, then you ain't.
Biexo. Okay.
Right, guaranteed. Guaranteed? Organize a community block watch. And then from there,
We shall scale.
Scale to the states, scale to the continents, and then the world. You have your shall leave you to your work. I know you won't let me down. How hard could it be? Because I don't even care about making money. I just want to help you get rich. And there's not even that many people that are rich.
I just want friends.
Friends? Don't be stupid. Buy it now. Yeah, I'll buy it now.
Not bad.
Got a delivery here.
God woke me up this morning and told me that I'm the chosen one and that I have to raise a giant army and take a
You know what I could do? Instead of making this an entire vertical, I could use the horizontal aspect of it and then accommodate it and then only use the vertical for what I have. I should consider that because that would definitely be a draft in this production. Are you using tweening for the moving limbs? What limbs? I don't think there's any moving limbs. Oh, are you talking about with the bird? No, I create anchor points and some of this stuff like with him running on the wheel, that's actually hand drawn.
What I've been talking about the whole time?
And then a lot of the chunk and chip stuff is hand drawn.
Double, son.
There's no real tweening for this style. This is all old school stuff. But with the owl is a puppet. So once I made the elements of it, I just created the anchor points or the keyframes rather.
I got a delivery here.
God woke me up this morning and told me that I'm the chosen one and that I have to.
Are you keeping the original painting style? Yeah. So I want to do the backgrounds with paintings. Yeah, that's I want to keep, that's how I want to do chunks. Backgrounds with hand-drawn paintings, and then the foreground animation stuff by hand, but doing it digitally.
Raise a giant army and take over
I know, I think it looks cool. It'll definitely be very unique.
the whole world.
But also, like, you know, we got to streamline this too, so we'll see what it takes.
Great things come to
Chip,
Alexander.
this is really awkward.
Alexander.
You probably don't know this about me, but I'm an atheist.
I like how he takes a pause. I'm an atheist. I should do an animation of him breathing really deep, like I'm an atheist, like he's coming out of the closet or something.
The hardest part about being an atheist is being right. There's no big guy in the sky controlling everything. I mean, how absurd would that be? I'd rather talk about things that are important to atheists, like, well, hey Chip, I gotta get going, buddy.
That looks so cool. Thank you, Fujo Bear.
My package is here. My package is here. TDS, truck dog system. Double sunglasses? What I've been talking about the whole time?
How many times have you been to the grocery store and seen salt water on the shelves?
Bingo!
Never. Bingo.
Now, all we have to do is open up the package, add the Brazilian rock salt to some water.
So I need to animate Chip stopping, and when he stops, maybe he like goes along in the wheel, and so yeah, that's something for me to work on. Chip in wheel stops, and maybe an alternative angle too. But he stops for GD or for God, and then he stops for chunks. And so that happens a couple different times. So it might be good for that. That might be something for me to work on now. Hold on one second. All right, guys. Well, this is the first installment of the new era of our stream. And so I appreciate you guys coming and watching us work in circles. I know it's not always the funnest thing to watch, but that's what we're going to stream today. So if you could do me a favor and like the video, leave a comment, turn on the notifications. I know that's something that a lot of people say, but we got pretty small numbers, so just give us something to help engage. But we'll be back this week, and then we're gonna figure out what days work best, and we're gonna be definitely streaming multiple times a week. So I love that you guys came in here. Charlie says hi. Say hi to everyone, Charlie. Be like, hello, kid. She's like, this isn't what I wanted, but she did jump on my lap, so it's her own fault. But anyway, yeah, love you guys. Take care.